The Wasp is one of the worst MCU heroes. That's the truth.
And I'm tired of pretending it's not.
I can't go another day watching people praise and adore this terrible character. So, I've decided to take matters into my own hands by making this video to finally show the world how awful this so-called hero is.
It's about damn time.
Can't rely on anyone these days. You gotta do everything yourself.
It's time for this wasp to get her wings clipped and smash into the ground like a torpedo. Time for her to be hit with all of her flaws that will leave her with more holes in her character than Quicksilver at the end of Age of Ultron.
You are not worthy of my respect. You are not a god. You are simply bad product.
So let's start with her superhero name. It's terrible and I hate it.
Is it too late to change the name?
Janet and Hope really thought they could name themselves after one of the most evil insects and get away with it. But they didn't anticipate me calling them out on it. I can't believe they're allowed to get away with having that as their hero name. It would be like if Captain America was named Captain School Shooter, or if Miss Marvel was Miss Al-Qaeda, or if Miles' Spider-Man was Spider Cartel. It's outrageous that we've allowed this to happen in the MCU. And honestly, the only way we can rectify this issue is if Hope rebrands herself to one of the many good insects immediately. And until she does, I'm just gonna go on believing that the Wasp is actually a villain who's done some fucked up shit that we don't know about yet. Maybe Janet cheated on Hank while in the quantum realm. I don't know. But by choosing a terrorist insect as her alias, there's definitely something nefarious going on here.
You can't trust. And I can't be trusted.
Des and Troy. You see, when you put them together,
That is an Avengers level threat.
But that's a minor issue compared to her suit, which at first glance looks decent enough, about as good as Ant-Man's suit. But then you see it, right on her chest for all to see. A giant cock and balls. Dick and nuts right out there in the open.
Missus is stirring up trouble.
Boner?
boner.
Let me tell you, as someone who noticed this back in 2018, you never unsee it. Which is a problem whenever I watch Ant-Man and the Wasp, because, believe it or not, a giant dick just out in the open like that is kind of distracting when I'm trying to watch the movie. So you'd think Marvel would fix this in the sequel. You'd think they would improve on Hope's suit design. But then the trailer for Quantum Mania came out. And guess what her suit design is now?
It's worse. It's so much worse.
Not only did they keep the giant cock on her chest, but they made her suit way brighter, making the dick even more noticeable. And to make matters even worse, Cassie also has a dick on her chest as well. I mean, for fuck's sake, Marvel. Are you trying to make me gay?
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
I let a lot of shit slide in the MCU, but this is way too far. Marvel, how in the hell are you gonna let Hopeless over here run around the MCU with a bright, gigantic yellow cock on her chest and act like it's completely normal?
She can't do that. Shoot her or something.
Your fame is the only thing protecting you.
But if you're looking for the worst thing the Wasp has ever done, then prepare yourself for what I'm about to show you next. because for over 3 years, scientists worldwide have all been attempting to answer the same question. Is it possible to create a haircut that is worse than Hawkeye's in Endgame? And the answer is looking like yes, thanks to Hope Van Dyne. You thought the Ant-Man 1 haircut was atrocious, but god damn, it looks like the greatest haircut ever in comparison to this.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
With this new haircut, Hope really is becoming the next big Avengers level threat. Except she's more of a threat to the audience than to the Avengers.
All those years, I loved you.
I didn't love you. I hated you.
Now listen, I know I can't rally the MCU fans together against the Van Dynes because they're blinded by their undying love for them. And I'm also smart enough to know that I can't topple the Van Dyne empire on my own.
I knew I couldn't kill them. More powerful men than me have tried. But if I could get them to kill each other...
Yes, I am proposing insect on insect violence. Think about it. Hope would never see it coming, and Scott would finally be free of her wrath.
I see this as an absolute win.
And if that doesn't work out, just bring in the real-life Wasp Killer, aka Spider-Man. I'm not saying Peter has to actually kill her or anything, because I believe his mere presence could get her killed. Think about it. The one time we've seen them interact was in What If. And what happened? She died. So yeah, that's my foolproof master plan to kill the Wasp.
This is gonna work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.